Oh wow, my mic was muted for a bit. So we completed RE1, like the OG, a couple days back, and now I'm gonna go ahead and try to speedrun this game. It's been a while since I've done speedrunning, so I do not know like the advanced tech for this yet. But I'll go ahead and speedrun this game, get the feel of it, and then eventually I'll use the advanced tech. There's always advanced tech in speedrunning. So let's get down to it. Let's see how it goes. Maybe I'm as fast as Sonic. Maybe I'm very, very slow. Who knows? Well, I'll go with Chris. Chris Boy here. I love his profile picture because it always looks like he's just contemplating life. Like, how did I get here? Alright. Got my Mountain Dew here. It's gotta give me my energy boost.
I don't know what happened.
Barry! Where's Barry?
Well, I'm sorry, but he's probably...
No. What is that?
I'll go and check.
Okay, Jill and I will stay in the hall in case of an emergency.
Chris? Take care.
Yeah, I'm like the exact opposite of being careful. I'm pretty careless when it comes to stuff like this. So have you guys played the mobile game yet of RE whatever it is? I haven't got into it yet, but I hear it's very crazy because it's like the most gotcha thing ever. I think they said like $2,000 just to get Leon, which is absolutely absurd. They had to make an event for him. So I thought that was pretty wild. Alright, the sword key is in that room where Rebecca is.
Jill?
So we don't need a backtrack to that zombie originally. Even though it'd be pretty nice to get the bullets, we would lose a lot of time. Okay. Should I save or shouldn't I? That's my question. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna save. Because that does eat up some couple seconds there. And we gotta be speedrunning this. He should have gone down in like 5 shots, right? No, 6. Okay. Gotta make sure he's dead though. Okay, so he's out. Hopefully these zombies don't get like aggroed, because usually they just throw up for the most part. Sometimes they grab, which is extremely rare. Sweet, so we got the pass by them, no problem. And I really gotta drink more water. I get dehydrated pretty easily.
Whoa! What is it?
What?
She just pepper sprays at me immediately.
No. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
You must be from the Bravo team.
That's kind of crazy because you would expect
I'm Rebecca. Rebecca Chambers.
they would at least wait a little bit to see like what it is. But she just goes directly and pepper sprays his ass.
I'm really sorry. Are you all right?
Can I skip this cutscene?
I'm Chris
No, I
Redfield
can't.
from the Alpha team. Are
Oh
you
well.
the only person here from the Bravo team?
Well, because the helicopter made a forced landing, I just ran into this house anyway, but
I see. There's nothing else you could have done anyway.
He's got
and you're
that
here.
gone hair from Hunter x Hunter,
yes, sir.
where you get to hear Departure,
But
the opening, like
it's strange.
100
I
times
serviced the
plus.
helicopter recently, but
The show's
something
pretty
went wrong
good.
with
If
the
you haven't seen
engine.
it, go ahead and
was
watch
such
it.
a short flight.
Though I think it does try a little too hard to be like dark and edgy and all this other stuff, which I think doesn't really work well for the show at certain times, because it just comes out to me. It just ends up being somewhat comical. All right, let's mix those and get out of here.
Well, what should I do now? If you go out to search for the other members, how about letting me come with you?
Well, no, let's take her.
All right, let's do it.
I don't
Yes,
remember
sir.
the choices
I'll do
and
my best.
how they
I
alter
have to
the
prepare
story.
something. Would you like to go ahead?
Alright, so if we don't save Rebecca, Hunter comes after her, right? I think that's what happens. Anyways. Oh! Crap. That's a hit. So that's a couple seconds lost. Is this armor as well? No. Okay, good. I don't have the chemical though, so I'm gonna skip that. I'm definitely gonna go to this room because there's shoddy shells. So it's pretty worth it to get in here. I don't think I've ever speedrun this game before. Like a genuine speedrun. I have beaten like the game to beat it as quickly as possible, but not seriously, if that makes sense. So most of my speedruns have been just, oh, go fast, but just unlock the crap. That's it. It's not like, oh, try to get the best time, which is what I'm trying to do like right now. I'm seeing if it's fun, speedrunning. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. The way I see speedrunning is it's something you either will enjoy completely or you won't at all. It's very dependent on what kind of person you are. Personally, me, I don't like there's certain levels to like improving, but there's a point where improvement becomes a little, things start getting boring. Like you get too good at something and then it just stops being fun. And the reason why is because of there's so much optimization. For example, there's certain weapons that are optimal to use and the others aren't very optimal, so you would neglect those guns. And to me, that's just not fun at all. Unless you're just speedrunning completely. Oh, small key, huh? Armor. At least that's my take on it. Because there's RNG factors, and then you have to continuously do speedrunning in order to get that perfect run. Because the RNG is very... It depends if the zombie hits you, the dogs, or any enemy, really. Sure, there's like ways to dodge them, but sometimes you can't. And that's... We need good RNG in order to do that. I don't know if grabbing that key was necessary. But I'll take it because we need the shotgun a little bit down the road here. I don't remember. I think this is the armor key. Alright, we're gonna down this guy because we need to come by this place a lot. Okay, he's out. Is this a newborn? Yeah, it is. Okay. Yep. And I think the next one is the toddler. Lively boy, yeah. And then young man, I believe. And then this one, and I think it's the ancient one. If I remember this puzzle right. Which I should remember it. Sweet, we got it. Oh, I forgot to push down the statue, the blue one. So this upcoming week, I'm not gonna be streaming. So like the upcoming weeks that are coming up ahead, I'm not gonna be streaming often or uploading videos frequently. I have to study for my final exams. So if there's like no, you guys don't see any activity from me, that's pretty much why. My Japanese classes are going pretty well though. It's interesting because the language of Japanese, it's interesting because it has a mix of a lot of cultures and languages. You would think it would be like original, but Japan uses a lot of China's words, which is onyomi, and Japan has their own version, which is kunyomi. So it gets more complicated because they each have their own meaning. So one can mean like ki, the other could mean like chi or chia, something like that. So each kanji has like a different meaning, and yeah, it can get pretty tricky. Okay, that's the armor. We don't need to go this way. But we do need that one. Okay, he's out. All right. That's what I was going to talk about. So yeah, the Japanese language is actually more complicated than you would think. So not only was it influenced by Chinese culture, but it was also influenced by Portuguese as well, and English. So the Portuguese were originally, they went to Japan for, I don't know what exactly was it, but they just went there. I don't know the full history, but they pretty much influenced the language in some form or another, because Japanese does have like some Spanish sounding words. Like for example, mask, words máscara, which it sounds like that. It sounds like mask. But the Japanese language also borrowed English words as well. So because of the United States after like World War II, they started going into the they went into the country and they made some talks with them and they came to a compromise of some sort. Basically, the U.S. has bases in Japan of the army, and that's pretty much why Japan doesn't have a military at the moment. Oh, I'm in caution. I should probably be a little bit more careful. Oh, he was alive. That's not good. We wasted a couple bullets on him. Oh, he's still alive. No, this is the worst. He tanked a lot of bullets. That's insane. Usually these guys take like 5 shots only. This guy, he took around 10. And that's really bad RNG. Horrible, horrible RNG. But we have to go back because we need to push down that statue so we can get the blue gem. Okay, let's push that. Knock this down. Okay, am I in danger? No. Okay, good. Either we're coming up with some herbs up here. Alright, get off me, buddy. I need to get this key over here. Are you dead? Dude, how many bullets do these guys take? Jeez Louise. I don't remember them taking this many. I guess this version of the Director's Cut might be a little different. There's a skip you can do here where you let the plants hit you and it hits you towards the key. Okay. Let's get some herbs. Meet up with Snoop Dogg. Apparently Snoop Dogg stopped smoking weed, which is insane because that's like, he's known for that. So I was really surprised when they said he doesn't do that anymore. We'll just take this in case, have it in our inventory. Alright, let's grab that armor, and then we'll backtrack and go to that room. Grab ourselves the shotty and the shells, and call it away. Okay, that's the last time we go over there, so we really don't need to worry about that zombie. We're gonna skip those shells because we don't need them. No, not those shells, the handgun ammo. It's not really convenient to grab that right now. Okay, we got that. We'll just stuff the key later on. No reason to kill these guys, since we're not really gonna come back to this area till way later. Alright, we can just run past these guys. Dang, he got me. Right, there's this one. Did I kill him? I don't think I need him. But, either way. Oh, I don't have a shotty. Right. I thought I thought I did. So we definitely need to pick that up. Yeah, we're just gonna go up here. If we go downstairs, the dogs are gonna grab us. Alright, let's trigger the Richard thing. Either way, Richard pretty much dies. Oh, so no, you don't trigger it. That's a relief. So that means we don't have to get the serum. Alright, let's get rid of this key. Free up some space. I'm missing one more room. The one downstairs, right? To the left of the mansion. So pretty much we don't need to stuff our guns yet. Though I might need to use my herb. Because I need to pick up the shotgun anyways. But we're already going in, so might as well use it now. Yeah, we're gonna have to use the herb. Sweet, we got the shotty. I gotta say, my favorite shotgun is definitely the... It's the one for, battle mode in Resident Evil 2. Oh no, did I screw myself over? I completely forgot to put the gun in its, place over here. I knew something was missing. I'm just looking, the doors don't lock. I think that's in the remake, where both doors lock and you're screwed. So that's that's a good thing that I didn't do that. What am I doing? I actually had to go this way. Because we need to get rid of the keys. And it's much faster to go over here. Sure, there's dogs where we can just shotgun them down or run by them, but I think running by them's a far better choice. It's a waste to shoot them with my shells. But I do have to say, I hate dogs in Resident Evil. Their tracking is ridiculously good. Like, it is spot on. It's really hard to dodge them. Probably the most annoying enemy is right next to the hunters. Okay. I believe there's 2 keys right here that I can use. The armor and the sword. Alright, let's pick up that gem right away. Alright, here we go. We got the Chaos Emerald. The 4th Chaos Emerald. I used to love Shadow the Hedgehog a lot, the game. I got it when I was a kid and I was like, oh, this game is super badass and everything. And Shadow's so cool. And then once I grew up and I played it again, I was like, holy crap, man. This game tries, like, it tries too hard to be cool. And it doesn't come off as, like, the unironically, like, oh, this is actually pretty cool. It's more like just, oh, this is so lame. But I still love it because of the horrible voice acting. The horrible voice acting, and since it tries so hard to be cool, it just comes off as funny. I consider the game to be an absolute masterpiece of garbage. So there's that. Alright, that should be it for this game. If it wasn't for Rebecca, Chris would be screwed here. Because he doesn't know how to play the piano. He's too stupid. Oh, right, the armor key is for the... I believe it's that door downstairs. It's the red door. I'm gonna trek back there and get rid of it. I've been learning piano myself, and it's hard. Not because of the notes. You would think it's the notes, but it's actually the...
Is that you, Rebecca?
So you don't really use your fingers often, right? Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking first, but you really don't use your fingers for playing the piano. Like, they actually hurt when you're playing the piano after a while. So there's like only so much you can play on the piano yourself. And it's pretty much muscle memory. You have to start slow and then eventually you start getting it. But the tough part is actually like getting lessons yourself. I haven't been able to find any where I'm at.
Wait, what is that?
My interpretation is off a little. Chris, may I practice for a while?
Sure, why not?
See? Just relax and play.
All right.
We're just gonna go back. Get rid of this key. Oh, but we have to go through the dogs, right? Yeah, we do. Ah, that's fine. I don't care. There's herbs anyways over there in that room. Okay, you bastard. I hate them so much. They're disgustingly accurate. With zombies, you can pretty much dodge them. You can manipulate their AI, but with dogs, it's really hard to do that. Because they're very unpredictable. They're jack of all trades here. Though they do attack at a certain angle, so you can pretty much dodge them once they jump at you. Can't wait till we get the spiders here. Alright, let's skip that. We don't need it. We're not sissies. We don't need no map. We got the map inside our heads already. It's wild that we don't use maps anymore. I remember back in like the early 2000s that so like my dad will pull out the map and then okay, so like we're here at this location. We didn't have like any GPS back then. Yes, I am that old. So yeah, we didn't have GPS and it was crazy because you would have to use this map, and if you didn't know how to use the map, you would pretty much be screwed. You have to use your memory to find out where you were.
Chris!
There we go. He's got it. I'm not looking forward to Yawn. Because Yawn, oh boy. Definitely the most annoying boss of this game.
Oh, that was great.
Okay, I'm definitely going to have to start saving bullets here pretty soon.
What is that?
A piano? What are you, stupid, Rebecca? You think she would learn by now, right? The puzzles in the original didn't make a lot of sense. In the remake, they made a lot more sense. As much as I'm not a fan of the gothic vibe that the remake has, I have to admit that it does the puzzles a lot better. So like the death masks and the traps, they just seem very, yeah, you could see it like a madman would like use them, right? In this game, not so much. You would think, okay, so this just seems very stupid. Like, why would you do this? They're puzzles that are ridiculously easy to solve. You don't really need to do anything. Okay, I might save Scum here. Oh yeah, so my settings are in Japanese right now because if you want to know the best way to learn a language, the best way to learn the language is to have everything in that particular language. So, like, if you want to learn Japanese, you have to put all your, like, everything in Japanese. Your phone language, you have to put in your TV shows, everything has to be in Japanese. Eventually, you'll be forced to learn how to speak it. Like, what does it mean and such. That's my recommendation, anyhow. That's how it was when I moved to a different country, and I was there for like a little bit. So basically, I was pretty much immersed in that language, and I was able to like learn it a lot better. Alright, we're gonna give him the loop-de-loop here. See if he takes the bait. Yeah, he took the bait. Sweet. Let's get a... I'm poisoned for sure, right? Great. So, ideally you do not want to get poisoned because, yawn. Oh, no. We are stun locked here. This is why I despise yawn. He is easily the worst boss in this whole game. I do not like him. But we lost a lot of time just on this.
Chris!
I think it's like a good minute or like 5.
Give me serum.
I'm sure the serum must be there. I'll be right back.
She doesn't even acknowledge Richard's dead body. She just walks by it like, "Cool, Richard's dead. It's no biggie." I'm glad they developed him a little bit further for in the games over there, in the future ones, in the Umbrella Chronicles. They give him a lot more emphasis, more character, and he's a very cool guy. He's probably my favorite of the Bravo team. Well, second of course to Rebecca. She's the best. She's goated. No one can surpass Becky here. Let's grab that serum. I'm definitely gonna have to heal up because Jan's probably gonna. Those dogs are coming up ahead. I do have a first aid spray in the box, so I should be good. All I have to do is just go to the other side of the mansion. Crap. Got hit. Alright, we'll just swing by this guy. I don't really see the point of dodging him. Dang, Rebecca can tank some hits in this game. And in Resident Evil 0, she gets bitten once and she's already in caution. She really sucks in that game. Like, I'm a huge Rebecca fan, don't get me wrong, but she's ass in that game. She's just so bad. She's pretty much a liability. It'd be great if that game was in co-op. It has a lot of potential to be a great game. It just needs to be remade a little bit better and have more content-wise. Like, I'm fine with dropping the items, of course. Because it's honestly a skill issue if you're struggling with that. But of course, that requires you to beat the game in order to know that.
You all right?
Yeah.
So generally, you get
Haven't.
stun locked.
You were bitten by a poisonous snake. Are you okay?
No, I'm dying.
My head is killing me.
I think you will be all right because I gave you a shot. But please be careful.
You saved my life. I owe you one.
Does she heal me? I'm in danger.
I'm glad I could help.
Well, there's some herbs outside, so we'll be fine. Hey, Richard. I do like Chris's story in this game a little bit better than Jill's. Jill has the better gameplay for sure, though. She has more weapons and she's more fun to play as. Chris is pretty boring because he really only has like 2 weapons. Well, 3 technically. Because the Magnum, but that shows up like way later. But yeah, Chris definitely has the better story because of Wesker and like the whole betrayal thing. It just seems more knit tight with him. Alright, let's grab those crests. And yeah, mix these shells. Put away the handgun, because we definitely don't need it now. Start crest. I'm missing one. Oh crap. Where's the last one? Let's see, I already got the one on the right. Did I not grab the one for Myon? You gotta be freaking kidding me. Let me do a quick save. Yeah, I think I didn't get the one from Myon. I'm gonna have to backtrack. I really hope he's not there. I really do. Alrighty, we're going back to beat that noodle. Keep your noodle in your pants, guys. It's not November. You guys know the rules. It's either nut November or non-stop nut November. You choose. It's one of those. Fuck. No! Oh, it's not. Ooh, boy. Okay, let's did we just save at the wrong spot? I hate this guy so much. Fucking yawn. It's very annoying. I think we're here. What's the spot? Okay, so that's how I get in. Cool. good thing I saved. So yeah, we're definitely not doing that. I don't understand the Japanese words here, like what they mean. Okay, lodo to seibu. Oh, so load save. I'm guessing this is save, so let's save here. Yeah, so it is a save. Where's the other crest? I don't remember where it is. We got the blue one. We got the Yon. Oh, right. So is this one the armor here? How could I forget? There we go. I prefer this puzzle much more than the night puzzle from Remake. That one annoyed me a little bit. I like this one because it's honestly simple. That's how it should be. Some puzzles just need to be simple, really. Doesn't have to be very complicated. Sometimes being simple is really the best thing you could do. Not everything has to be very complex or like a brain buster. Though Silent Hills puzzles are a lot of fun. Those take me a lot of work to do. Alright, do we have to save? Okay, so Taimu Rai Rainen will so time rewind, I think that's what it is, and Taishuko Sebu. Okay. How do I save? So that's okay, so these are settings. So let's save there. Oh, so it takes us back. Oh, I see, I see. It's like a rewind. I gotcha. So it's like a pretty much a PlayStation record, but just in like reverse. That's actually really cool. Like, I know I should be saving, but I honestly don't care. I just want to speedrun the game. Get the Magnum and the rocket launcher, and then do like a legit speedrun. Because right now I'm pretty rusty. So I'm not going to get the first result possible that I can do. But I would still like to attempt a new game speedrun like this. But without any saves. Sorry, I almost forgot the crank. Alright, let's pick that up. How long has it been since I've been playing? Because I do have a project coming up and I have to get that done. Okay, so it's been like about an hour. That's fine. Alright, let's get past these guys. Though 50 minutes isn't too bad. I would have to say I'm doing pretty good. Obviously, this is horrible for speedrunning terms, because I think you can beat this game in like 1 hour and 30 minutes. So I'm probably like 20 minutes behind, ideally, like the true speedrun stats. Because now I know I can just store the sword and I can pretty much store the armor key at one point. But the sword one is definitely, I have to use it. There's a lot of useless rooms in this game. I swear. So annoying. In general, dogs in like any game are very annoying. They're just very difficult to program to like the point where they're not busted. Well, I don't need to push that. I can just, if I remember right, I can just break free of the control of the Plant 42. Alright, let's get here. Stuff the crank, we don't need it. Stuff this first aid, we also don't need it. The handgun, we're probably going to use this later. I'm taking the small key for sure because there's a drawer we need. And that has some shoddy shells waiting for us with our name on it. Alright, I'm picking up the shells in this room. Well, the clip, or whatever it is. Because I am probably going to need some bullets for the bosses. I need to know the exact amount of shots it takes to bring one down. So I'm going to be safe for now. Alright, let's go here. Alright, pop him off. Alright, there we go. Let's grab that book here. Well, Chris, could you grab the stinking book? There we go. Yep, I'll take it. It's free. But yeah, you can pretty much run past this thing. And it really doesn't do much damage to your health. As long as you're in fine or caution, you should be good. But if you're in danger, well, you're pretty much screwed. You're gonna die. Okay, there should be a key here. Yeah. Alrighty. That's O3, I believe. Yeah, so we don't need to go there. Let's skip here. Okay, that's a 1. Where's O2? I forgot where it is. Oh wait, O2 was back there, huh? Crap. Let me double check. There's nothing down this hall? Yeah, there's nothing. So we definitely need to go back over here. It's nice that the damage there is pretty minuscule. There's like nothing to worry about there. Okay, I pressed X a little bit too fast. That room's useless. We don't need it. Let's just get the shells in this. They're essential. Essential workers, right? That was some bullshit for sure. Suddenly everyone becomes essential. Right, like the companies are just like, oh hey, like, you know, we kind of need you guys or else we're screwed. Thanks guys. How about you pay me more? Nope. Okay, cool. Well, thanks. Alright, let's get that box. Let's get this other one over here. Now I know what you're thinking, right? Like on Charlie's streams, I am very like goofy for the most part. But usually, like when I'm playing like my the own games like here, I tend to be a little bit more serious. But that's because I'm work better as like a what's it called, a straight man. Usually, I just give like the punchline straight. I don't know what the other one's called, but pretty much just that. So it really depends on like the content that the game has. In this case, honestly, the only thing I can make fun of is just the voice acting, the puzzles, yeah. And yeah. And Chris's freaking gone haircut. Which he looks absolutely fabulous in. We should get that haircut. It was probably the Edgar haircut back in the day. All people with that haircut that I've spent my time with, they have either been the stupidest men on earth or just the funniest. There's like no in between. So shout out to my boys. The ones with the haircut. Speaking of, I actually need to get one myself. My hair's starting to get long. I did have long hair for a little bit, but that was like during COVID. I decided, like, you know what, I'm gonna grow it out. But honestly, it didn't look good on me. I thought it was gonna look great. I thought I was gonna have that L'Oreal hair, all beautiful. But it ended up being like a trash bag with a bunch of straws in it. So yeah, it was not very good. So I pretty much go with like short haircuts nowadays. But I give it a shot. Maybe one of these days I'll have long, beautiful, luscious hair. Oh, we are definitely stacked with ammo here. This is definitely a room I have to be in. Well, either way, it has a key, so it makes this room essential, regardless. There we go. I should pick up at least one herb. That's enough. That should be good for us. We have so many shotgun shells that really, it's going to be overkill for Plant 42. We just get Becky to do her thing, and then we just blast to pieces. I just have to button mash. It doesn't feel right if I don't. All speedrunners do it, that you see like on GDQ and all that. So it has to be a site of ritual, a passage you must do. But it's insane how many hours those guys invest in speedrunning. They make it look so easy, right? But I can only imagine like how many deaths they have in like in game, because there's so many things that can go wrong, right? Like the RNG, or you're just straight up tired, and you have to do it really well, and having an audience in front of you, so really you can't screw up. Like there's that pressure that you have to do it well. And some people don't do well under pressure. Fortunately, I'm one of those people that does extremely well under pressure. I live in it. I thrive in it, baby. What time is it? It's Mormon time, baby.
It's no use. The roots of it are in the basement.
That is amazing voice acting.
Chris!
Take this file with you. Use the information in it.
Chris, what are you doing? You're like jacked. You can just flex your muscles or rip Plant 42 with one flex of your bicep. It shouldn't be anything for you. Come on. He's probably just letting Rebecca have her moment. He's like, I could kill Plant 42, but I gotta give Rebecca some glory, right? She's gotta do something useful in this game, so I'm gonna have to, you know, nerf myself for a little bit. Use 90% of my power like Shaggy. Is that 6? 9. Okay, how about 7? 7. 4. 6 and 1. No? 3? Sometimes these puzzles can be a little tricky for me. Alright, let's see. I think I got it. Ah, so close. I feel like I'm almost there. Like, I have to be very, very close. Damn it. At this rate, Chris is gonna die. Crap. Okay, so we definitely need that. Okay, how about 4? Man, we are definitely not... I think Chris is probably gonna die. RP, Boulder Boy. He will be missed. Oh, did I get it? No? Dude, this sucks. He is 100% dead. Okay, so those need to be on. Man, this puzzle is not clicking for me right now. Usually I get it like in almost immediately. Ooh. Damn. How about a 4? Damn, this puzzle's actually... This puzzle sucks. Oh my god. Dude, this is some bullshit. Okay. I'm always missing one. Ah, boy. This is not going well. Damn, I thought I had it that time. All my time is gonna be spent on this fucking puzzle. I can't believe this. I think this run might be dead. I'm not getting it. Finally! Holy freaking crap. How many minutes did I spend on that? I hate that puzzle. I should have done it with Chris. Rookie mistake right there. But I'm gonna definitely have on hand the puzzle solution for that next time. Because that took too long. I don't even know if Chris is gonna survive that. Or if the game pauses during that scenario right there. What time is it right now? Oh, I definitely have to get going pretty soon. Let's go make some chemicals. It's the chemicals that made everyone gay, apparently. That's what happened to the frogs. After this incident, in the 1998 mansion incident, the frogs consumed some of these chemicals. They turned gay, and then another zombie outbreak broke because of those frogs. Just thought you guys should know. It's all the frogs' fault. It wasn't Umbrella. Okay, so I got 17 right now. So I need a 3. Give me that Steph Curry specialty. Step back, pull up a 3, swish. That Steph Curry is no one. I don't think anyone's gonna pass that guy in sharpshooting. He has such a precise shot. It's insane. He's such a chill guy too. He's one of the few people I would like to meet in real life. Usually they say don't meet your heroes, and I can get why, because your expectations are much more different than how the person actually is. So when you get to know them, like, personally, it can change your whole perspective of, oh, maybe, you know, this guy isn't the person I thought he was, or he isn't cool as I thought. Which I saw it happen a lot in college and high school to some of my buds. They would talk to a girl online, and then they show up and they would end up getting ghosted. But everyone gets ghosted. It doesn't matter who you are, though. You could be a really good-looking person and still end up getting ghosted. And this is honestly not your fault. Sometimes it's just the other person. If I got the best advice I ever gotten is this. So when a person rejects you, they're not rejecting you like personally, like who you are. They're rejecting the idea of who they think you are. So really, it's their perspective. It's not really who you are. So it's like, it's a them problem. It's not really you. It's like something they gotta deal with. Just a heads up, my guys. Or girls. Well, maybe girls, because we all know the girls don't exist on the internet. Imagine if Chris just dies. Alright, we'll pound them right here. I definitely need to beat this boss very quickly, because I got my project to do, and time's running out. It's the final draft. Alright. I could get a shot, 2 shots in. Well, it's probably better to do one shot here. Yeah, that seems to be the right call here. There we go. Got him. Alright, let's get that Hummel key. And then we'll save the game. We'll save the classic way. It doesn't feel right to do the quick save.
Oh, I can't believe it. Are you okay?
No, I'm dying.
Yeah, so much for him. We got to the root of the problem. Saved again.
I just...
Really, thank you.
You'd do the same for me, wouldn't you?
Nope. Leave you for dead.
Well, Chris, this is Richard's radio.
Thief!
We received communication from Brad at the courtyard.
He's stealing from
a
dead
while
people.
ago, but he is still flying around in the sky.
Scum.
He obviously couldn't hear our voices. Maybe his radio is broken.
Quick, Rebecca,
I
into
see.
that medicine room.
Understood.
I have a treatment for you.
We should somehow let Brad know we're here.
Smoke signals.
At the pharmaceutical room I found a little while ago, I think I will be able to make something.
Yeah, we're gonna skip that treatment, unfortunately. Even though I like to be treated for my
Anyway,
wounds.
Chris, I'm glad you're safe.
Okay. How long have I been playing? That's actually a really good time. That's pretty decent, actually. I thought it was gonna be way worse. Way much, much worse.
Wesker!
Chris, you're alive.
My words exactly.
Oh, I really have to
Where's
use the
Jill?
restroom, but
Aren't you with
I have to
Jill?
save. Oh,
I'm
crap.
sorry. We were attacked by a strange monster. I lost track of her while we were scouting around. I hope she's okay.
He's like, he's the worst captain I ever met.
Well, it's not your fault. This place is crazy. If we stay here, all of us will end up dead. What should we do, Wesker?
How do you not find it sketchy that your captain's
to
perfectly
complete this
fine,
mission.
but your partner
Whether
is
we
missing?
escape or stay and look for
I
Jill,
would question the
don't
crap
have
out of
bullets
him.
left, and we can't even protect ourselves. We're still in trouble.
Like, how is it that your captain
Chris,
can't
there are a
protect
lot
a
of
girl
locked rooms
and he's
in your house.
unscathed, but
Check them out
she's not
one
there
more time.
and doesn't
Must be
communicate
a
with you
place to
either?
hide safely.
She would
I'll
at
look
least
around the
leave a
house
note
little more.
or something, right?
Okay.
That's the right thing to do if they're special
Let's
forces.
get going.
It should have been obvious from the get-go that, well, someone was screwing everyone over. In this case, it's our homeboy Wesker. Okay. Is there an ink ribbon? Please be an ink ribbon. Crap, I don't have an ink ribbon. Is there one on the bed? There's not one on the bed. I'm gonna have to save then in the manual way. I don't remember. Let me read that. So I know there's load save, but I don't understand that kanji. So I'm gonna have to use Google Translate like a plebe. Okay, so which one's the save? Okay, so quick save. I wonder if it saves your game. Okay, so it does. Sweet. Alrighty. So this is Mr. Dojima. Thank you so much for watching. If you're watching in the future, hey, cool. Thanks. And if you haven't been here for the stream, hopefully next time. I'm definitely going to get better gear, so this mic that I have, it's going to be gone. I'm probably going to get a webcam at some point too. So, yeah, look forward to that. So this is Mr. Dojima, and I will see you later.